Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with the final scrap lift of Scrap Squad's 12 days of spring scrap lifts. And I'm using, it's day 12, which was yesterday, Katie's birthday. And I'm gonna use a photo that I took at her birthday dinner last night of her and Allie. And they kind of have a tradition since they were both 4 of being at each other's birthdays. So I thought that was cool. This is the original. It has a very pastel look. There's a pastel frame around the white page. There's a cluster here that has some circles and flowers and hearts and a few enamel dots. A smaller cluster here, kind of overlapping the border. And then a large cluster here that includes the photo, and there's a little, kind of the circles extend up to the top border. So I'm gonna do something like that. My border's not gonna go completely around. I'm going to use these 1/2-inch strips. I'm using Spectrum Sherbet by 49 and Market. And I'm using, this is part of a 6x8 paper pad. And I've cut the 8-inch strips, and then I'm just gonna put them like this, and I'll use the ends as placement guides for my clusters. So what I did here, this ends in the pink. And so I started with the pink, it ends in the blue. This starts with the blue and ends with the pink. So I'm gonna do another starting with pink and ending with blue so that it kind of connects to that. I didn't have to do it that way, but it just kind of seemed like something I might want to do. So, for example, and I've got some different size circles cut. So if I did that right there, and did this here, and added this floral cluster, and a small circle. I'm just gonna start putting things down because it really, in the end, if I pre-design it, I don't think it's going to come out any better or any different from if I if I don't. Let me put it that way. Okay, I'll do that, and I'm going to add this flower kind of right there, and let that be the part that goes over that end. Okay, and then the black and white photo goes right here, and then this overlaps there. I'm gonna put that right there, and I've just punched those out of different, this is obviously punched out of a ticket sheet. I have this circle that's part of the epoxy elements that came with Spectrum Sherbet. I'm gonna put that right there. Let me get my tweezers and make sure that I get it facing the right way. Okay. And I'm going to do one here. Instead of letting this go up that way, I'm going to actually do a cluster right here. And let me see what I want to do there. I'm going to put the alligator that is for Allie kind of right here, kind of overlapping that. And I'm going to put the flare that has a yellow flower with the ladybug like so. I think I'm gonna, let's see, why don't I do it like this? Okay. I'm not gonna lift that up on foam. Now let that kind of go over the end there. And then let that go like that. And I have a rub-on flower that could kind of go, let me change this. Let me do the rub-on flower and then I'll position that leaf. I'll do it like that. Okay, let me get the and I'm just kind of mixing and matching the colors here without worrying a whole lot about what goes with what. And then I can put a little enamel dot or something in there. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I'll do a tiny one, and I'll do it in the teal color, maybe right there. And then I'll do a green one, kind of like that, and a pink one there, close to the green. Just kind of that. And I have this Be the Best You. And I have it already on foam. And I'm using, I was looking specifically for this color because I knew I was going to use those leaves. Got that, and then, let's see. You know what? I'm going to take these enamel dots up, or epoxy dots. I will put them elsewhere, and this one took a little bit of paper smursh with it. So get rid of that. This is what I wanted to use there, and I want to have it overlap. It'll underlap the flare and overlap the words. Okay, right here, I want to have what will become my title, and I'm going to do it right here, and I'm hoping that's straight. I didn't really try it out. Okay, that seems to work. that there, and I'm going to do that right there. I think I wanted another, well, let me build this one down here. I'm going to go with this, and I'll put it, I'll actually go ahead and put it on flat. Okay, and now I'm going to put this up on foam, which is different from what I did up there. And I may punch another couple of circles if I feel like that cluster needs more. Okay, there. And I've got this little rub-on that I'm going to put on top of this circle that doesn't have anything on it. And I'm just going to rub it on irregularly and be perfectly okay if it doesn't all transfer. And I'm going to put that kind of right there. And I have this that says "We are better together," and that seems so appropriate for these two. And I have hearts. I need 3 hearts. Let's see. The biggest heart is down here, and that's this yellow one. So I think I'm going to put it on this guy instead of the, let's see. I've got this circle. I could kind of do that and put it on here. And I'll let it kind of hang off a little bit. And I will add a butterfly rub-on. Right there. Okay, and when I watch Katie Petite do the rub-ons, she's mostly doing them in or journals, and the precision of getting the entire, rub-on on the page isn't as necessary there. But she uses something that actually looks like maybe the edge of tweezers. I need to slow down one of her reels sometime. She's my new idol. I swear everything she designs is just incredible. So I'm going to cross across the framework there for this piece. And I'm not sure I'm finished building any of these, so I'll just kind of see what I have left. I want to do this red flower, but maybe down below this, kind of like that. And then I wonder if the yellow could be combined with it. Let's see. They're from the same collection, so why not? Okay, it doesn't really show that much right there, except when I put this heart there, that's going to give it some division. Okay, now...
Siri here. Let me know if I can help.
No thanks, Siri. I can do that. And where is this going to go? I think this was meant to go here. So I'll do that. It actually, I think, when I originally envisioned it, was going to go here. But I think I'd rather have it up there because I want this to be the grandest cluster, the most impressive cluster. And I kept this, I cut an extra length of this, and I'm not sure that I'll use it, but just in case, I've got it. There, and that, I like that idea. I actually had thought this would be the frame for that flower, and I did it differently. So that didn't work out. But using it as a prop and a frame for this word, I kind of want to press it down so that it's underneath there. I also have this butterfly, which, how about let's do it here. This has a lot of those warm colors. And I know I now have 4 clusters instead of the 3 in the original, but I don't think they'll reject my page. As you know, I love the Scrap Squad Scraplifts, and I do them the weekly lifts I do every Friday. And when they have special events on a quarterly basis, I try to do those. I haven't done them recently. I haven't been as good. Let's see. This, we are made for each other. I think since I have some things around, I might do this because that brings in that pink color. And I have one piece left over. It's a circle, and so I'm going to use it. I think when you do a layout that has circles, you can just keep adding them because they relate to one another. So I could do it here, or I could do it here, but I think in the interest of this being the grandest cluster, I'm going to do it right there. And then I still have some small epoxy pieces to put in. And so I'll add one right there to kind of make that look like a trio. And then I'll add one here and a small one maybe right where. Okay. Let's go there. And I'm gonna add one here. Now come over here, that's got 3, and I think that's probably all I'm gonna do there. I'll add a teal one here, and then do a yellow and an orange. And here we'll go with another teal right there. And I'll do another teal there. And I'll do an orange there and a green here. And I've got this little heart. I think I'm gonna put it up there. And we're done. And I think I got everything on there. I thought with this one, I'd rather stick with one collection rather than trying to mix and match, because I really wanted to kind of highlight the colors for one thing and let them all draw your eye to the black and white photo, which is really the same size as the larger, the largest of the circles. And I used, let's see, 2 1/4 inch and 1 3/4 and a 1 1/4. Those are my 3 sizes. I did not, I think this one was punched. These 2 were punched with this, these were 1 inch, and this actually came with the collection. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to do a post on, if you've missed any of these, I'm going to do a post on my Scrappy Cathy Facebook page, my crafty Facebook page, and I'll include all 12 of the layouts and links to all 12 of the videos. And I'll have close-ups in Instagram, my Instagram Scrappy Cathy Y page. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm publishing this on Thursday night, and at 6 o'clock on Friday morning, Eastern U.S. time, I'll have a Mixed Media Mayhem page out there. So I'm gonna try to get it in before the weekend projects come due. So thank you for watching. Bye.